Okay, everybody. I want to do a short tutorial on Adobe Illustrator. This is the go-to program to do t-shirt designs. And we're going to do a t-shirt design. It's going to be Black Lives Matter. I already have the screen opened up. We're going to create a new artboard. I'm just telling you the project, and at the end we're going to make a mock-up and place it, and it's going to be awesome. And we're going to do it step by step. I just want to show you how easy it is just to make a simple text design. And I said we're going to do it on the Black Lives Matter theme. Okay, so now let's go in. We're going to open up a new file. Okay, we're going to open up a new document. The screen opens up. Now, when you open up the board, we're going to have it set for print. So it has all these different sizes here. Tabloid, and they're done in points. We're not working in points. We're going to work in inches. So, I want to do the easiest one. I like my artboards to be 12 by 12. Just trust me on this. It's a good size design. It's an average male's width of a chest. A female could be a 9 by 9 square. But let's do 12 by 12 for this example. And we're going to want the orientation set to portrait. Okay, we're going to do one artboard. And we're going to name this Black. You can preset the file. As soon as we open up, it's what it's going to do. It's going to open up, and at the top of the screen, I'm going to move this. This was in the way. See, that's the name of our file. This is our artboard. Now, to make things simple, we have view. I'm going to go down to rulers, and I want to show the rulers. Okay, from this point is 0 to that point is 12. From this point is 0 to that point is 12, and these are all represented in inches. So if we wanted to go half of the t-shirt in the center, this would be the 6-inch line. Okay, this is a selection tool. This is the direct select. Now they both do the same thing, but they work a little different than the other. This is the main one that we use. We're going to use that just for this tutorial. I'm going to show you a couple of the tools. And the next tool we're going to need, because we're typing, is a type tool. And the next tool that we're going to need is the rectangular tool. And these are it for this basic design that we're going to do. Now, there is a preference in units. I like my stuff to be in inches. So I go to general, so you can have it in points. I like everything in inches. Now, if I was doing web design, I would come down to pixels. But being that's t-shirts, we're doing everything in inches. Our stroke's going to be inches, and the type's going to be in inches. Okay, I just wanted to show you as I already preset it. Okay, so now we're going to grab the type tool. Now, the font that we're going to need is Arial. I can just type it in. It's going to be Arial Bold. And we want to start out with at least a 3-inch. So we're going to type the word black in all caps. Now this is that direct select. This is what that does. And we got a lot of space. That looks amateurish. So let's get this as starting from here as big as we can without going off the edge. That's off the edge, so let's come back down. So 3.75, that's what that's going to be. Now we're going to click on this and we're going to make another row. We're going to do lives, L-I-V-E-S. We're going to get the direct selection, same thing. Now I could just do a shortcut and drag it out, but I don't want to do that. I want to show you just how to increase it step by step. Okay. Now with Illustrator, it has, you see these guides, how they snap? So this is going to line, this B and L is lined up. Now we need just a little bit bigger, so I can drag this corner out just a little bit, and that's going to make it bigger. Okay, it looks a little better to me. Now we're going to slide the screen down, and we're going to type the word matters, M-A-T-T-E-R-S. That's way too big. We can't use it like that. So let's line it up as best as we can to the edge. Now let's start backing down in size. Now that's pretty much the right size. We agree on that. Dragging it out, just putting it back a little bit. I'm holding the shift and pulling the corner at the same time. I did a little too far. Okay. Now we're gonna have to push that back. Sorry. Now something doesn't look right with that. That's fine. Now what we're going to do, because these letters on the average, this is 4.2 inches, this is 3 point, and then this is a 2. It just doesn't look right to the eye. So we're going to fix that. We're just going to hold this side and we're going to drag it down. Now we need a direct selection because we need a whole square. And voila! We have it. Okay, but that is not how this is actually done. Normally you have a box around lives. Okay, so now this is where we go to this box right here. And I'm going to show you something cool. Okay, we're just going to fill this in. Actually, I want to undo that. I'm going to do it again. I want to go a little bit higher. I want to come down. Oh man, it looks like we have mud. That's fine. This is what we're going to do. We're going to change this color to white. Man, we still have mud. It's okay. We're going to save the day. We go up to the top where it says object, because we're going to take this object, we're going to come down to arrange, and we're going to send it to the back. That's cool. Now that white border is still here. Now Illustrator is a kind of awkward program. What we need to do right now, we have text. So before we make any mistakes, I'd like to go up to File and do a quick save. Okay, and we're gonna just call it Black AI and save it to my desktop, and I hit OK. Now for us to go further into this next step, we have to transition to letters to curves. We can't use the typed letters anymore. See, let me explain something. If I go like this, I can correct it, right? I don't want that anymore. So what I'm going to do is take my selection tool. I'm going to select everything, right? Now I want to make sure everything's perfect and centered. Now there's this tool up at the top. It's called Horizontal Align Center. It's going to move everything in the center. Now you see everything shift. Now it's perfect. Now with everything selected, we're going to go to type, because we don't want type anymore, and we're going to create outlines. We're changing this from a text is going to be uneditable. That's why I saved the file. So we create outlines, okay, and it did it. Now I want to show you. Now when I hit the selection tool, see what happens? The whole thing selects. Now you see I could hit my bar. If the L is too close to the A, I can just jiggle it back a little bit. You couldn't do that before, because now these are curves, perfect curves. I could stretch this 10,000 feet and it's going to be the same size. It's going to be perfect. But that's not what we're going to do. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this selection tool, because this is what we're going to need to do. We need to fix this graphic and lives. I want, when we put the lives on a t-shirt, I want to do what they call a cutout. That's the style that I'm going for. I want if we're putting it on a pink shirt, I want the word lives to shine through pink. It's going to be a black and pink. Whatever color the shirt is, the shirt's going to shine through the word lives, okay? So this is what we need to do. We need to take the selection tool and go all the way around this like so. Now both of these are selected. Now we're going to go up to the window and we're going to come down and we're looking for the Pathfinder. The Pathfinder was on the side, but I want to open it up so you guys can see it. Okay. Now if we were in Silhouette, what we were going to do, we would add the two or divide the two. And this is the Unite tool right here. And this is the minus the front. So what we want to do, we want to minus the letters out of the rectangle. So we're going to do this one click and watch what happens. The black disappears. What happened? It's all white. Do we have a problem? Now, we select this. Let's change it to black so we're working with the same object. Oh, wow. That looks good, right? Now, because we're on a white background, we can't tell if there was a change. Let's just take this off the page. Move this over and look. See what happens? The word live cuts out. Now you can see the gray through it. So we're going to put this back where we had it. I could slide it in over here. It really doesn't matter. I want it perfect. So This is what we're going to do. We're going to select the whole, all three of them again. And then we're going to align the centers. And look, fix itself. So now we have this cool design and we're ready. We're done. Now we want to export this as a PNG. So we're going to export this out. And I'm going to call it Black Lives PNG. I'm going to save it to my desktop. Now, a PNG file is going to take out the background. There's going to be no white in this design at all. I'll show you. Now the resolution, because we're going to be printing this, we want it at 300 dpi. We have to have the highest resolution possible. See the background, how it's transparent? That's what a PNG does. Knocks the background out. You can see the little white checkerboard, white and gray checkerboard. That's just giving you there's no background behind it. So we hit OK. And we're done. We're done. Now I'm going to minus this screen because we need to go to the internet. Let's put up Safari. And I want to go to place it. We're going to make a mock-up really quick. As I promised I would do it. I already have my account set up. Since I'm showing you this for free, I'm going to do a free mock-up. Go right here. We're going to grab one of these models. We'll use the first one that we find. So we click on this young lady right here. Because it's free. They won't charge us to do this. It's going to be a perfect mock-up. Watch in a second. Okay. When it comes up, we're going to click on image. And we're going to upload it. I'm sorry. From my desktop. The name of the file was Black Lives PNG. Okay. We want to crop it just a little bit. Make it a little bit smaller. And let's bring it up so we get it closer to the neck on the mock-up. And we press the crop button. And voila. Place it does the magic. It's going to put it on her shirt. Look at that. Looks perfect. Good mock-up. Now, let's put it on a pink shirt. Now, I told you the letters are going to be black and the lives, it shows through the shirt. That is a effect. Okay? Even though it's a one-color print, we're still doing a two-color design. This is just years of experience. I'm just showing you a technique that's very simple. Now we hit free download. Let's download this, baby. And this is going to be no watermark. So we're going to be able, with this mock-up, we could put it on our website. We could put it on our Instagram. And we could sell this design. We can cut this out in our cutter. Now I have shown you how to make an easy text design in Illustrator. It is that easy. Now we're going to download it. I'm going to show you what the downloaded picture looks like. I'm going to place it on my desktop. We're going to close this. And we're going to open it up. Now look at that. Now tell me that's not a beautiful mock-up. I'm going to add a bonus in for you guys. I just thought about it. We're going to go back to the web, and there's this program called Remove BG. Going to show you how to remove the background. So because this picture is going to remove real easy. We're going to upload this picture. It's called White Woman Wearing Crop Top Tee at Museum. So this is the one we pick. Okay, we're doing all the free stuff. I'm not paying for anything because this is a tutorial. I'm just showing you your way around Illustrator, Place It, and Remove BG. You'll love this tool. Now, if we go to HD, we're going to have to pay for this. But let's just download. This is a free image, the preview. And I'm going to show you side by side. There's no background. So if you wanted to put this on your Facebook page, or you wanted to create another picture, this is the steps on how to do it. Okay, that is the end of this tutorial. You guys have a good time, and I'll catch you later. I'll be thinking about another tutorial to come back at you with.